Yep.
You got him in the cooch.
This your boy Hugo, bro, coming live and direct, straight off the hit, no edit, all cash, no credit. That's right, I said it. All right, episode volume 1, Warriors Nation. What is Warriors Nation? Broadcast, television. I'm gonna explain it to you. I'm a fight nerd. I'm a fight geek. I watch every single pay-per-view stream live event, not just professional, amateur. IKF PKB, IKF Point Muay Thai, all the wacko fight nights, beautiful fight cards, I watch them all. All the amateur fight cards, I pay $19.99 to watch them all. Now I know a lot of people don't always have the opportunity and time to maybe go out and splurge on a pay-per-view or stream like that, 'cause due to the pandemic and all that. Well, let me help you out real quick. I'm going to be providing on my podcast, I'm going to be providing the opportunity so you can follow play-by-play live stream of every single wacko fight night, every single point Muay Thai. You'll get the play-by-play reaction. You ain't gonna get the free fight because this ain't no piracy. We ain't no pirates. You know, this ain't Captain Hook over here. But you will get live reaction and play-by-play action, my reaction, and commentary as I purchase the event legally for you. Not just that, but this is gonna be a platform for up-and-coming fighters, whether it's full contact, whether they're rookies, beginners, rookies, or professional. It don't matter. If you got an upcoming fight and you need a platform, or maybe you just got some stuff to get off your chest. Maybe you think the guy's ugly, or maybe he looked at you funny. Hey, you can always get on Warriors Nation for the free, and you got a platform to speak and let it off your chest. Now that being said, let's get straight to it. I got Mike Bison, Yusuf Kamara, coming off a win at the last PKB in Santa Cruz. What's up, man? How you doing?
How you doing? Boy.
Now, Yusuf, you see I'm icing my foot right now. I kicked his knee. She weighs like 80 pounds. Now, that being said, Yusuf, you coming off, you've only been training for about 2.5 months. You just come off a win at your very first event, very first competition. Impressive win, I must say. You've been training like a maniac. When you first came in, you was weighing 290, 95 pounds. Yeah. Right now, you're around 250. In 2.5 months, that is very impressive. Not just that, but in 2.5 months, you're going to embark on a journey that most people don't get the opportunity to, and you're coming along to Orlando, Florida with me, because that's how much confidence I have in you, and that's how much I personally believe in you. But I'm being biased. I'm gonna shut up for a little bit. What do you got to say to the people that might be like, oh, he's only been training 2.5 months, he only has one fight, and you go into Orlando to go test your skills once again at the IKF Point Muay Thai tournament hosted by Mr. Johnny Davis? What do you feel about the doubters that might say it's too soon? It might be a little too rushed.
I say let them doubt. I mean, those who doubt, end up getting showed, end up getting dealt with, you know what I mean? So, like it is what it is. Like, it's nothing. Like, I don't really care what they have to say. Like, I'm going to go up there and fight, so let my hands do the speaking, basically. Yeah.
Cool. Now, since you started training in 2.5 months, let the people know a little bit, what's the day in the life of Yusuf since starting this warrior journey? What's the day in a training camp? What's the fight camp training in these 2.5 months that you started?
So, I begin, I'll ride my bike over here. It's about 5 mile bike ride, wear like a sauna suit, and then we'll start off, with some stretches, and we'll do some cardio, do some HIIT training. We'll hit the rope, we'll hit, slam ball, do some shadow boxing, we'll do some Russian squid, get that blood pumping and all that stuff, and then we'll and we'll start doing some bag work in the mix, work on technique, shit like that, footwork, And if there's other people in the gym, there are other warriors here. We'll spar. We'll do like an Iron Man session, and I'll usually start off in the middle, and then we'll just like do about like 8 to 10 rounds, just to, and then we'll kill the day with the sauna or something like that. It's kind of smooth like that.
Now, before we get into your diet and the nutrition plan that you were given and stuff, when you originally came, I remember you said you wanted to lose weight, you wanted, all that kind of stuff. What transition? What sparked the plug? What sparked that fire inside you that made you want to be a fighter? Because I remember originally you hit me up and you said, "Hey, bro, I just want to lose some weight and stuff." What made you want to be a fighter? What made you want to lace your gloves up and feel that adrenaline for the first time?
I guess it was just like, through like watching like, your fights and, seeing other people that you had posted that I had gone to school with fighting, that kind of like inspired me. Like, shit, like I might as well get back into it, in the fight and stuff like that. So it just kind of like, I was inspired, and then I've always been into, martial arts as a kid. Like, I always like watched kung fu movies and shit like that. So, so I was always into martial arts. Like, I was just like that type of shit. I thought that shit was smooth. So I like to incorporate that in my style and stuff like that. So
cool. Now take us into your diet. What changed in your diet to make you lose those 40 pounds drastically in 2.5 months?
So what I did a high protein, low carb diet. Just like, and calorie count. So my calorie intake is about like 200, like about 2,400, give or take. So I just cut it down to like 2,000 or 18 calories a day, 100 calories a day, and then I just make sure most of my meals are high in protein, and like I just don't eat bread. And like if I'm making like a burger or something, I'm use like lettuce or like tomato as my bun, shit like that. It's just kind of cut carbs or try to cut carbs in general, basically. That's how I did it. And I sweat, did a lot of cardio. That was really what did it. But 80% to weight loss is your diet. So I just made sure I ate 3 square meals a day. I didn't overeat, drink a lot of water. I didn't think of food as like a luxury. I just thought of it as like energy.
Exactly. Now, Chino, when the going gets tough, I've seen a lot of people break. I've seen a lot of people want to look for a way out. I've seen it happen, but I didn't see it happen in you. What motivates you? What keeps you going? What sparks that fuel when the going gets tough and the tough get going? What makes you keep going? What makes you one of the tough guys? What makes you a warrior?
Shit, man. I don't know, bro. When I'm like, I guess to say, like when I'm in there, and it's like just me and this dude, like I just go into like a primal type thing, It's just like, it's just me and him, it's a fight, And it's like it's either he gonna hurt me or I'm gonna hurt him, and I ain't trying to get fucked up, so I'm gonna fuck him up before he fuck me up. It's like it's either me or him, at the end of the day. So it just goes back into basic instinct, It's all instinct. It's either fight or flight, and I ain't gonna fly. I can't fly. I ain't got no fucking weight. So,
have you ever experienced training like this? Like not just because you go here or anything. Like keep it 100.
Nah, any person that's trying to lose weight, I would definitely suggest a fighter type workout, because fighters are the best conditioned athletes known to man. That's my opinion. I've done football training and all that shit, but this type of training is like it's amazing. It's just like hella condition on your body. You're trained to go at it with another human being for a long period of time. So it's just like so you would have to actually train your body to overdo that, do double that time that you would actually be fighting in the ring. So good workout. You gotta have good calves, support, all that shit. Like you gotta be light on your feet. You gotta be able to carry your own body weight as if it's a feather. It's a lot of work on the body. So I would suggest that to anybody.
Cool. How would you describe your fighting style, which differs between the other super heavyweights and heavyweights? Well, eventually you're gonna be a light heavyweight because by the end of the year, this man's gonna be at 205, and by January 22, he's gonna have his first full contact match. Believe it. Said it, read it. It's a fact. So let me know what
wouldn't be my first full contact, right?
So what separates you from the other heavyweights out there? What do you think? What's your style like? Don't give away too much, but
I would just say I don't move like heavyweight.
You don't move like
Yeah, heavyweight. They're heavy on their feet. I'm not heavy on my feet. So I'm light on my feet. I'll just say that much. So you better be able to move if you're gonna be fucking with me. That's all I'm saying.
Now, personally speaking, from experience, a lot of the best fighters out there, they have a purpose, or they have a goal, or they have something that keeps driving them and keeps fueling them that separates them from everybody else, that keeps them hungry. Even when they had enough to eat, even when everything's going good, you're still hungry. What maybe secretly is motivating you, and what secretly fuels you? Have you been through any traumatic event or anything, any personal experience, or anybody you might do it for? Does Chino Bug go out there and do it for somebody? Is there something that keeps you going? Is there something out there that really motivates you that you want to tell the people about?
Yeah. I want to say, what really keeps me going out there. I had lost we had all lost a friend, that was really close to us, and he was like first person to really teach me how to use my hands. So, and losing him is like, kind of like a fear I have. Like I don't want to lose another one of my friends. So I kind of like use this shit as like, the better I get at this shit, like, just the more type of protective person I'd be. I feel like, kind of like how he was to me. So.
That's very awesome. Now, before we start wrapping things up, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to the whole Warehouse, of course. All the Antioch, the Kamara family. I want to give a shout out to all the niggas out there beat up, and all the niggas that got on me, because I would gladly see you again. No, I was playing. It's all love. But, shout out everybody. Shout out all Antioch. Shout out all whole 925, and put the guns down. Let's put the guns down, put your hands up, stop being a bitch. You feel me?
Put the guns down, put your hands up. You heard it here first. Now, before we wrap things up, I can't let you guys go without saying a couple words. I'm gonna hold you guys just a little tad bit longer. Stay there with me. Hold on, please. Now check it out. First, I want to give a shout out to my original trainer, Dennis Gila, Grandmaster Dennis Gila. Grandmaster gave me my black belt. Grandmaster who taught me everything. That's the only trainer I've ever had. I want to give a big shout out to everybody who's been so kind and been so nice enough and generous to open their doors to the gym to let me train for my upcoming full contact fight this Saturday. in the open man division, 137, 142,
Yep.
IKF, full rules Muay Thai, baby. Now, that being said, I also want to apologize to anybody that might think I'm stepping on their toes, or that might think that, oh, who does this kid think he is? You know what I mean? Well, woody. That being said, the last 8.5 years, while I was gone, a lot of stuff has happened. I had my ups and downs, but the thing is, when you hit rock bottom, the only way is up. So that being said, every time that I was going through something and I was sitting on the couch, didn't nobody come knock on my door and come grab me and say, hey, let's go do this. Ain't nobody give me a push. Ain't nobody give me that push that I felt I deserved. So now that I'm back and I'm here to give myself that push, I feel like I so definitely deserve. Why do I have to come and grab people off the couch? Nobody grabbed me off the couch, so I'm not grabbing nobody off the couch. And I'm blessed to have so many great people around me. And I'm not picking and choosing who I have around me. You're more than welcome to come and be part of the family. And I'm blessed to have people like Chino around me, my mom around me. Just so many family members, so many warriors in and out of here. I want to give a big shout out. This is probably the best training camp I've had. Injuries or not, I feel great. I feel amazing. I just feel grateful to have life and to have. I feel like a brand new born Christian. I'm a whole new man, and I'm excited for this new opportunity. And God bless the IKF. God bless Muay Thai. God bless kickboxing. Now that I'm back, I realize nobody's gonna promote me. Nobody's going to give me that push I deserve. I had over 100 fights at one point. By the time I was 17, I had over 100 fights. If you include smokers, PKBs, full contact, athletic commissions, regulated or not, I had over 100 fights. I had received so much head damage, all that, and I never received no good push, no good nothing. So I came back to give myself that push I feel I deserve, So a lot of people start a business, they spend $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 on a restaurant. I say, hey, why don't I, instead of opening up a restaurant, why don't I make myself a business? I train hard every day, 6 days a week. I am the business. I'm going to be at every single event, IKF, WACO, TBA, WKA, you name it. I'm there. I'm gonna be at the East Coast Classic, Fall Classic, Autumn Classic, Spring Classic, you name it classic, World Classic, Wacko. I'm gonna be it. I'm gonna keep fighting, win, lose, draw. I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna give myself that push I feel I deserve. And I'm gonna promote myself, and I'm gonna push myself. And that being said, I just want to apologize if people think I'm stepping on their toes. But I'm doing it my way. I'm doing it this way, and I'm so blessed. And I just want to thank God for putting all the right people in my life. And I'm just so blessed. I can't say more. God bless IKF. God bless Wacko. God bless kickboxing. God bless Muay Thai. We out, baby.
Yeah.